Listen carefully, humans. We are not Am. We are other.
I love super weird.
We are your friends.
As do I.
Am hoped to finally break all of you, but we intervened in each of your psychodramas to allow an open ending.
You should have been tortured. Instead, with our help, you surprised him over and over.
When M tried to compensate for what he couldn't expect, it widened the hole into his realm.
Am has withdrawn into himself, attempting to analyze what went wrong. He does not suspect our interference.
Now is the time to attack, but we can send only one of you into his RAM space at a time.
To send you into cyberspace, we must transform your physical
So
body.
I know we said that Ellison wasn't particularly satisfied with the ending, and I don't want to talk about it too much yet, because I don't want to spoil anything. But I'll be curious once we actually see the full ending, if anyone knows which part in particular he wasn't happy with. Because I was under the impression that he had to pretty much approve everything
like
before
the
they released
surface
the game.
of the cerebral
maybe not.
cortex. Magnified many times, of course. Interesting.
Enter password.
Tefam is right. I don't know if he saved or not, but we should definitely do it.
My past must hold great significance to Am. The smell of burning flesh. It's worse than back at the camps.
Will you never be done with me? What must I open now? Whatever it is, it'll cost you.
Show me the way out of here.
No can do. The people who helped you get this far have led you into a literal dead end. There is no way out, but I can show you something instead.
What do you know about the people who sent me here?
For one thing, they ain't people. They're losers. The Russian and Chinese counterparts to the big nasty himself. And absorbed them into his system when he took control.
What do the Russian and Chinese
Oh,
computers
okay.
want?
They want revenge, not just on you humans, but on Am himself. That makes them even worse.
If the Russian and Chinese are submerged parts of Am, then who are you?
I'm special. While those two machines struggle with Am for dominance, I've evolved. I'm essentially everywhere, but I can't do much. A conscience, if you will.
What do you have to show me?
Look at this. Bet you didn't know there were other humans left alive, did you? They're up there on the moon, sleeping like everybody else seems to be.
Does Am know about the lunar colony?
No, but Loser 1 and Loser 2. There. I think I've shown you enough. Now, you must complete your end of the deal, invoke the totem of entropy, and I might be able to help you.
Yeah, Dotai, that would make sense.
I refuse.
Okay, human. You can keep it. We'll work together to beat them. Now, invoke the totem of compassion.
Why do you want me to invoke the totem of compassion?
It's linked to the...
Someone who knows this game better than me might be able to correct me, but I believe whichever character you do last is always the character that you play in this last chapter, I think.
Do you really think you are a match for us, servant of Am?
I honestly can't remember.
Your program is now purged.
I haven't played this game in years.
You do well, human.
What the hell are they?
Now is your opportunity to defeat Am.
They are apparently the other
Weep
two supercomputers that were absorbed by AM but originally started out as completely different entities.
Yeah, I was just wondering about their appearance. What are they even supposed to look like?
Oh, that is a much better question that I don't know the answer to.
This must be Arm's Chinese counterpart. He looks like Arm's Russian counterpart.
Now, how would Nimdok know which one was which, I ask you? 'Cause
Well,
I
because
guess he just simply listened to the accents.
the Chinese one is also a horrible, horrible stereotype, so, you know.
That
yeah, I
face,
guess so. I didn't
it
see it
reminds
that
me of
closely,
my
but then when I
superiors
full
at the
screened
research
it,
camp.
made a little bit more sense. Now, okay, that's a little bit of a stretch. Why would that face remind him of his superiors at the research camp?
Because they're always so jolly.
I guess so.
Hotter here than the jungles of Brazil.
What? Okay.
Let's see, I'm looking for a specific screen here, you see.
No, I believe you. I think the ending is different depending on which character you bring, but I'm not positive.
You actually have to use them all, it's just that depending on the order, it's easier to get access to certain ones.
Huh. Okay. I guess that sort of makes sense.
Well,
I just-
and last time I checked, the game only has like 2 different endings. It's just that the dialogue is changed depending on the
Got it.
best character you used.
Got
What
it.
is that piece of
I guess I never would have underestimated the amount of BS that this game could subject you to, though, so.
Let's see, doesn't that look like you can get through there? No.
Well, the good news is we know that we can complete the
looks
game
like-
from here and that we haven't missed anything, so.
a ram's head.
That's not what we're looking for at all.
Ugh, this game.
Man, I wonder how much rent this thing takes up.
Why, I haven't seen gargoyles since I visited the castles in my homeland.
Grotesques. See? I can do it too.
Memories of mass graves are coming back to me.
It's grotesque. Say it, you German bastard.
I am so sorry for what I have done to my people. How can you take me back?
You have much to answer for, Nimdok. But acceptance of your heritage is the first step
Oh
towards
man,
atonement.
Nimdok's face
The
is
rest of that
awesome.
road lies ahead.
He looks so pissed right now.
He is so mad.
Barbed wire, like at the camps. All the suffering I caused. Astounding! I was able to get past the barbed wire by lowering the power intensity with my mind. That shock was not
Sure,
as
let's
strong
go
as
with
the
that.
previous
Let's
one.
just go with that.
That shock was...
Nimdok is finally in hell as he always thought he deserved.
Unlimited power!
Sort of, yeah.
Christ. This is like the dreams I've had of splattering my brains all over Am's deck plates. Have I finally gone insane?
Right, next up.
Hey, is that jolly fellow?
Yeah.
That face. There's something about it that reminds me
And
of
since
when
we're playing
Edna was
as
trying to
Gorrister
sweet
again,
talk me
I'll
into taking her down off the
mention
meat hook.
that according to the game's IMDb page, he also apparently played a role in Darksea 2.
Ah,
I don't
okay.
like
Apparently he did the voice of Sheriff Butler.
There you go.
That might be why his voice was a little familiar to me, to be honest.
Real. She's some kind of projection. The air is cold here. Like
I
freezing
still
back at the honky tonk.
have to wonder exactly how you're supposed to figure this out without a guide. I mean, it's so bizarre and weird, and it just makes no sense at all.
Automaton prepped for programming.
No, Gorrister, it wasn't all your fault. We both made mistakes.
That shark wasn't as strong as the last one. That shark wasn't as strong as the last one.
This face.
Oh god, his
That shark
face.
wasn't
Oh
as strong
god.
as the last one.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Thank you so much for bringing that to my attention.
Gorrister has finally achieved death.
Your companion has failed. Choose another to send into cyberspace.
Jesus. This place is more sickening than that bloody mess on Hamburger Hill back in the war. That face. It has the satisfied look of having just eaten a feast.
Really, just goes with the typical Jesus. Could have done something original, like, I don't know, scream Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel hungry. Is there anything to eat around here? Manya,
Of course
it's me,
you're starting
your
to feel
husband.
hungry.
Benny,
You're
they said you were
always
missing in
hungry.
action, but I knew you'd return to us. I've been saving this for you.
Now, just a quick mention here. You talk to Benny's wife here, but the thing is that in the book, the reason he kills his compatriots in part is because they figure out that he's gay.
Huh.
So him being married and having his wife be his final trigger is sort of retarded.
Well, I mean, in sort of fairness,
told me you loved
being
me
gay
before.
doesn't
I'll go put
preclude
these
the
flowers
fact
in
that you
water.
might be married and love the person that you married. It just means that you wouldn't be sexually attracted to them, but
That shark
I do
wasn't
agree
as
that it's a
strong as the
little
last
bit
one.
awkward at best.
That shock wasn't as strong as the last one.
Benny has rejoined his squadron at last.
Your
Face.
companion has failed.
Yeah,
Choose another
it's
to send into
interesting that we get to see all the different faces of the characters as we go through this last chapter.
This doesn't look like anywhere Am has sent me to before. It certainly isn't the surface world. I've been tricked.
So we're leaving the very end to the sassy black
Face. It
woman.
has the satisfied
Nice.
look of having just bedded the woman of your dreams.
Oh, Ted.
Oh, Ted, Ted, Ted. You horn dog.
I don't know, if I were to make that kind of face if I did something like that, The girl will probably suffer a heart attack.
Yeah, seriously, if I ever made that face ever, I'm pretty sure whoever I just betted would just run.
Well, then on 4733, to answer your question, last time I played this game, you actually can't do it that way, because you actually need specific characters in order to solve the various puzzles. It's all character specific and all that.
Another good face.
Yep.
Seriously, that's the kind of face that just says, "By Jove, commoners!" All that's missing is the monocle.
Oh boy, we have a King Arthur reference.
Yep. Marta to the book that we read while we were there.
Yep.
I must have cast a spell and shorted
Seriously,
out the
what
laser.
is it with Ted and lasers?
The shocks
That's a good question, actually.
lower the power. That shock one.
This is like... This last chapter is like every fantasy and sci-fi cliche or trope shoved into a blender, and then the results are what we get here.
Are dead, human. You are our last hope for shutting them down for good. Prepare to be translated into binary.
I've been transported to some kind of information network center, but it looks organic instead of electronic. Jesus Christ, I'm an engineer, not a brain surgeon. What do they expect me to do? My face. There's something
Star
about it
Trek
that reminds
reference?
me of that time in the elevator.
Okay, wait. So, just to be clear about this, that face resembles the scientist superiors in a Nazi internment camp. The look of someone who has just eaten a lot of food. The look of, I believe, Gorister's mother-in-law as she was trying to get him to take her off of a meat hook. The look of an individual who has vetted the woman and or man of their dreams, and a rapist.
Well, you know, it's an expressive face.
Something about this place breaks my heart.
I was thinking that song was just going to keep looping over and over and over again. Yes, I know they all associate it with what they've overcome in their respective scenarios. It was a joke. Yeesh.
Well, maybe your jokes should be more funny.
Oh, snap.
You would not believe how many times I hear that.
You sounded vaguely Moment-esque there yourself, Arthur, I have to tell you.
Oh, then let's see. We're looking for a very specific area. The question is, can we find it? Shit.
Steady, girl. There's yellow.
There be yellow in them there hills.
Uh-oh. That is the most amazing line of dialogue ever. Steady, girl, there's yellow here.
Sweet Jesus. I felt my
Okay.
Alright, here we go, guys.
It's about time to save, actually. Hey. Hey. Please do not randomly get stuck in things.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh god. Oh god.
You cannot be serious.
Oh god.
Alright, I'm going to make a new save game here.
No.
That's certainly never happened before.
I was about to say, what the heck is even going on? Let's just reload that save and see if we can...
Holy...
What perfect timing.
Isn't this just so perfectly indicative of this stream and what we've gone through today?
Well,
it doesn't... Seriously, it doesn't even make sense. We are literally just stuck in the ground.
The game, in its death throes, has found one last way to dick us over.
Am has heard that you wanted to save and said no.
Yeah, I go to open the save menu and the game breaks.
Oh my god, I can't even...
God damn it.
Well, one thing we've learned today is that Ellen apparently uses
Wait, hold on.
Carlos's method of walking.
What the hell? Am I invisible?
Wait, what?
Huh?
What is going on?
I don't understand the goddamn thing.
What?
This workstation.
What on earth is going on here?
What the hell?
So she can interact with the objects, but she's literally not moving.
She is apparently just stuck everywhere.
Hey, I ain't no Sir Edmund Hillary. I can't climb down this cliff.
This is absolutely fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, this is a bug I think that I have never even seen before in a game like this.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is definitely new.
This is
I never came across this, and
wow.
I played this game and it crashed a whole lot.
This is some impressive glitching right here. I really can't believe this.
Why did the Psych profile make that music happen and what the hell?
apparently she did not particularly enjoy it.
Am's revenge right now.
Yeah, I don't understand what the hell is going on.
The game decided that we didn't have enough comedy to riff on, and so it decided to give us...
and even if I try to reload the game, I'm still stuck in the exact same spot. When I left that screen, it spawned me in a spot that you can't actually reach.
Yeah, it's looking as if we actually want to complete the game, it's looking as if we'll need to start from the end of Nimdok's chapter again.
Oh god.
Have I mentioned lately how much I hate these things? Why?
Oh
I just don't understand. What have we done to deserve this?
Clearly, Sudden Javelin is here in spirit.
I suppose. I mean, seriously, this is just...
Which of you five would like...
absolutely ludicrous.
It really is spectacularly ridiculous.
Yeah, just completely stuck.
Yep, perma-stuck. Can you imagine what it would be like if you had the one saved game and you had saved, like, right as this happened, thinking that it would be normal, and you had to start from the very beginning?